Oh, welcome back everyone to House Flipper 1. I don't know if I've introduced you to the House Flipper party announcement, but they have got the party furniture pack out, which we did get. The Dine Out DLC is also up. So the key features of the Dine Out DLC were 10 quests, 10 houses, 30 dishes from around the world to prepare. That is going to be awesome. The ability to design and build entresol to maximize space and add a touch of modern style. I have no idea what entresol is. Precise symmetrical object placement on flat surfaces. You can rent out restaurants, offices, and houses. We haven't played with that yet. The ability to design your own advertising and neon signs and over 1,350 new items. That was for the Dine Out DLC. Party Pack gives you 200 party items for your houses. And there are several new free features added to the base game to enhance gameplay. So those free features include the option to reset houses, a simplified grid system, wall highlights for constructions and demolition, an improved store filter that allows sorting of items by expansions and the base game, and the enhancements to storage optimization and FPS performance. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts and have fun. Now, I know that's been out for a little bit. We were continuing in the series 1 save because I messed up buying the New Year's renovation in the series 2 save. But as soon as we finish this, we're going to go back to the series 2 save and continue playing. This is our rainbow playthrough. At the moment, we've got such a big place to renovate. I'm going to put all the colors of the rainbow in it and try not to make it look like a unicorn threw up. So away we go. I did step away from the game for a bit. I had some publishing to do, so that took precedence. You might have noticed in the last few days that I've missed a couple of days of releases, videos, because I've been doing releases of short stories and books. So my apologies for that. We're ignoring the mail in this one. That's right. We're just going straight to our browser, straight down to our Frozen Ways former office flip. And we're going straight to the house. We are not resetting it, okay? We're just so not. Maybe they fixed the little glitch thing in the walls and we can fix our walls up. That would be nice. Yeah. Here we are, back in the house. This, you know what? It's growing on me. I do worry about it, but it's not looking too bad. This is our red room, red and yellow and pink and green. Oh, it looks like they fixed it. Maybe. Okay, why don't we? Because those patches on the wall. Oh, why don't we see if we can get the tiles up that we need, and we'll just see if that really is fixed. I know I'm a little bit excited. I'm not seeing any. Okay, that tells me that might be the wrong set of tiles. Excuse me. Let's just put down one. I have a feeling I've got, yeah, that's the darker tiles. Yeah, I think. Put those tiles down. Pick up. Pick up these tiles. I don't know how many hours in this game do I have. Yeah, let's not answer that. There we go. They fixed it. Look at that. I told you they would get to it. See, I didn't have to restart it anyway. They just got to it and fixed it. Beautiful. Let's just retile things. So we could theoretically go back to our other house in the other save and do our yellow room. I know, but I'm starting to really like it. This is our orange. So it's red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue is the rainbow song. And so this is our red and orange. I haven't done my yellow, pink or green yet. Because yellow, pink and green I just did not think would be good neighbours for a red room. Right? Look at that. Yes. Although my husband looked at it and he said it looked very beige. He might have a point, but anyway. So basically, you come from this red room across to this more orange room. So red and yellow. We need a yellow room. I was going to use yellow for like a learning area. I am just so thrilled that that's it's fixed. All right, let's get rid of these. Yeah, nice. Okay. So we were going to do, like I was thinking this needs to be a bathroom. We're making the house for let me just go into my tab, into my buyers. Okay, so we're making this for the family Johnson. Now the family Johnson have mum and dad over here, grandma, and the three little angels, right? And we're going to give mum, dad, grandma, and the three angels, they're going to have their own rooms with en suites. Although mum and dad are probably going to end up sharing, is my thought. Although we could make dad a room for when he's in trouble and so on. But anyway. So these are our family spaces. And I'm expecting that the Johnsons will be a lot more interested in this space once we start getting in bedrooms and other things. So the kids' rooms I think should probably be at one end. And the parents' grandma's room should probably we could put grandma down near the kids, that'd be funny. All right. So I mean we have like this little area here. Mum and dad probably need an office, maybe they work from home. Is there another room in here? Yes. So, but we also have grandma. Now, I think grandma should be near mum and dad because grandma may need extra support. And I think this is a lovely room for grandma. Although, a nice view would be good. So these two rooms will designate for grandma. Maybe these three rooms. And then these 1, 2, 3 rooms for the parents, right? So I think this should be like a learning area in here. So we might put a library in here, a library and desk area. And or we could put an entertainment area in. So like family movie night is a really big deal with these people. And then here I think we probably need some bathrooms for guests. We might need a guest room too. That's probably important. Which means we want to put the kids down this end. Although having said that, I'm not sure I want them this far away from their parents because who knows what the little angels will get up to. So here's one room, right? And then here's the second room. And the third room, which is going to give me a couple of rooms spare. All right. So let's just pretend this could be one room, all these three. And this could be another room, these three. And then this could be another room. Except I think that one then it backs onto the kitchen. So that would be... I know, I'm trying to decide how to set things out. All right. So kid one is going to be in here. We're going to just knock down this center wall. A little bit of hammering between friends. So you're going to notice an increased frequency of House Flipper. I like the idea of having a focus game while I kind of keep the other series on a slow boil. So I like that. Like in our first line, we've got one particular game, or rather 3 games that are one's a focus and one's semi-focus, and then we've got this game, House Flipper 1. And we're going to have some House Flipper 2 in there as well, maybe not as often. But I love that game as well. It's just a different flavour to House Flipper 1. Wow, okay, that really expands that, doesn't it? So say room 1. Room 2. I'm not sure what I'll put in there. I'll think of something. We could make this like a home office and then have room 3 in here maybe. Yeah, so let's do that. I know, just swing that hammer. Oh boy. And we just, I know, I'm trying to work out what room I want to do next. So we need a soothing room as well, just a soothing, relaxing room. So that's that one done. All right, so what did I say? Bedroom 2, home office. So we want a bit of, yeah, no, red and yellow and pink and green. I'm trying to work out what room to make pink because, you know, so we're up to yellow. And I wanted to do yellow as the home library. So let's go and do a yellow home library up here with our orange and our red. Here's our red. I'm debating whether I want that to be the library or whether I want this to be the library. So we haven't started addressing any of the things that the Johnsons need yet. One of the things they specifically ask for are children's rooms, which already have desks and things in them. And they also ask for and I'm forgetting it. Oh, bathrooms, multiple bathrooms. So once we start to get these multiple bathrooms in, they're going to be quite happy. I think we might have a yellow bathroom. We might do that in a minute. I know. Man, a room for your books, right? For when the apocalypse comes and computers don't work anymore. Oh my god, I pray that day never comes. I pray that the satellites will just keep flying and the computers will work anyway. The only problem is that things break. And if your server goes down, it's got no technicians. You're in trouble anyway. I know. Who's worried about the end of the world? Not us. We will be okay. Let's go with yellow. Now, I think we just basically need, because there's how many of them? 3 adults and 3 kids. And 3 of those adults are girls. Oh, sorry, 3 of those occupants are girls. We are going to have guests as well. Oh, what am I going to do? I've got no idea. She says breaking another wall. We do want to have a guest bedroom, I think. The kids' rooms are now big enough that they can have like sleepover space as well, um, without it being too awkward. So yeah. Okay, I may yet put that wall back. That's what I say. Okay, mom and dad's. I've put the home office at the end. So mom and dad's room, grandma's room. Okay, mom and dad's room's here. Um, blah blah blah. Okay, that'll be my guest room then, which means I really didn't want to take that out. Sigh. All right, I know. I don't know what I'm doing now. My brain is like going to explode. So that means this is your entertainment center, which means we don't want windows in it. Okay. There's a place for your documents. Man, all I did was take the windows out. He's planning on adding bookcases. All right, entertainment center. Let's go to the store. Let's find our floor coverings. Red and yellow and pink and green. Purple and orange and blue. Let's make it a blue entertainment center. Yeah, blue, blue, blue. Floor and ceiling coverings. So we're going to grab maybe some blue carpet, really dark blue if we can find it. Like that's the Entom Navy fitted carpet blue. Let's try. Oh, we could go black, but yeah, it's a rainbow, not a midnight sky. So let's go with the fitted carpet blue. I think it's one of our very earliest things, and we're just going to carpet this in blue, in dark blue. Back this way. Floor and ceiling panels. Yes, because I am thinking of panels for the ceiling now. There's nothing really blue in the panels. And tiles are echoey, but I wanted that soundproofing stuff. Hoopsie themed foam. Okay. We are getting there. I'm thinking, okay. Okay, foam. I just can't remember where I saw it or exactly what's an entresol? I know, I'm gonna have to look it up. It's it it looks like something I should know, but it's not something that I've come across before. I think we need to go into here and accessories. And I think it might be hobby. Because we're looking for the soundproofing foam that goes on walls, and it was introduced, I think, maybe HG. There it is. Acoustic panels. All right, so we can do like this. We can make it with a dark blue and a black because we still have our blue theme going, right? Now I wonder if we have 100 by 100. Oh, yeah, that's even better. All right. So I'm going to make this our first blue room. I suspect we're going to have a number of blue rooms. This is like doing paving stones. The The shame of this is whatever we sell this for, we're actually not not going to see the profits in our main game. Sigh. But at least we get to do it. So these aren't like the tiles and panels that you put. In your bathroom and other places. These are literally decor items, but we're going to soundproof this room. So that we get some nice, good acoustic quality in here. We should have like a music room. Okay. I know it looks like there's a gap, but there really isn't, so we're good. Maybe. It looks like I've hung it too low too. All right, I'm just going to take these. Okay, now we fixed whatever it was that we did. So hopefully when we get to the other side, it'll work. I know hope is not a plan. That's okay. Because we're mixing hope with logic. I mean, granted, logic doesn't always work, but there we go. Okay, so the next thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go down to our 50 by 50 and just switch that around. And we'll see if we can fit it in. Well, that's irritating. Oh, I see what's happened. Yep. So basically, in an area where these are kitty corner, they don't play nice with each other. Right, I gotcha. Well played, game. Well played. We'll just do our best. So I'm thinking I should have probably painted these walls. So we're going to fix that in a minute. How, you ask? I know, I hope I have you intrigued. Because I have myself intrigued. Okay. Getting there. Slow but sure. So the next bit's going to be even more irritating because we're actually going to have to do single squares. And trying to alternate because I don't think there's a 2x1 option for laying these tiles. But before we lay our single squares, we're going to paint. And I should have done that first. We're going to grab our, down here, we're going to grab walls. We're going to grab paint. We're going to go gradient set in blue. And we're going to go all the way down to the very darkest. So we have Oxford blue or marine blue. Let's have a look and see how dark. Yes, that's about right. All right, let's grab our roller. Doesn't look very blue, does it? All right. I'm not happy with that color. Let's go to paint and go blue. Okay, there's navy blue night, moody cobalt. Moody cobalt was what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's the blue I'm after. Let's try again. It's just so dark, I think. Because to me that's looking kind of reddish. So the minute we put this in, we're going to have Dolan Trusk and the two guys, the blonde-haired guy and possibly the other guy, the dark-haired guy. We just need to add a bit more carpet in because I've missed a bit as well. It's a good thing I remember it, but it's an even better thing that there, see now it's less obvious that we've got a gap. Actually, let's not sell that yet because just run around to make sure we've got. Yeah, we're going to go here, get that wall up. Oh, yeah. And over here. I did do down there. Yeah, okay, so I've done all of that. So basically, as long as there's part of your wall visible, because walls paint in a strip in House Flipper 1, you can just paint underneath what you've put on top. Now for the tedious bit. Well, maybe not tedious, the tricky bit. Acoustic panels are in accessories, in hobbies, and they're kind of close somewhere down here. Okay, these are our acoustic panels. We're going to go with the black first, and it's just a matter of, it's not going to let me do it. All right, so what we're going to do now then is we're going to grab this. And we're just going to move it over. I may have to go down to singles so that the strip is narrow, but let's see if we can get it. It's going to hang over the edge. That's annoying. Alright, but I am going to put up with it. So because we've got to do this single colours, we're just going to go around and put in, hopefully we get it right, otherwise we're going to do a lot of reshuffling. But the blue paint will hopefully help it be a little bit more forgiving. Yeah, it's not going to let me put the tiles up there. That's all right. We'll do the best we can with what we've got. I know, what's my balance? It's a couple of million. Which is good. We've done okay there. This is in my first house flipper save, which I've been keeping as kind of like an emergency thing in case something goes wrong with the other one, and I can come back over to this one and just work on things if I need to. And so again, we're going to have that awkward gap in the wall. Right, now here is where we find how accurate we were. Right, because we should, if we've got it right, we should just be able to get the tiles. Now we couldn't do it up here, that's right. But we should be able to get the tiles in here. There's no way I can just use a buzzsaw and cut off that excess. It's annoying. I may have to remove it if I can't get the door in. All right. I know, I just noticed it. Told you we'd have to shuffle it if we got it wrong. Shift full stop. I use, for the curious, I'm using I play vanilla, as you know, or you should know. I use keyboard and mouse. And I tend not to cut anything out for my own convenience. If I do something stupid and derp it up, you get to see it. This is a let's play and it's gameplay. So it's kind of the gameplay you should expect if you're playing the game. Same dealio as we were doing before, just one room per episode because they take so long. When I start, I tend to do one quest or one house per episode because we just have that much space in our they don't take that long unless you're doing gardens, in which case they take freaking forever. But that's part of the charm of it. Shift full stop. Haha, we did so do it. We didn't do too badly with our arrangements, I think. I think we've done fairly well in keeping the ability to keep the patterns in here. This would be a very stuffy room. We're definitely putting aircon in here. this whole house, if I was making it, would be ducted air conditioning, so that the air would be all the way through, and it would be a reverse cycle, so that summer and winter it would be different. Would be able to be climate controlled regardless of the season. Sigh. And then I can't fix that space there. That is going to irritate me no end. Wow, these walls are savage, aren't they? Okay, let's get a door in. Doors are probably handy. Ooh, I know, right? We could have like a door with a blue, if we can get it to fit. Like, is it that one? And then maybe do a dark blue, and then a dark blue. All right, then we can have that blue. Why is it not blue? It's blue in the picture. All right. Um. Oh, and you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to put the carpet in under the door. So I need this. All right. Now we'll do the door. Blue and more blue and even more blue. All right, so I think what my problem is that these things here aren't going to let the door sit nicely in the frame. So we're just going to have this irritating stripe all the way down. But no, game has some limits. And I still would rather that was looking blue than pink. But anyway. Okay, let's get some couches in. We want some nice dark blue corner couches. Let's work on that. So we want furniture. We want living room. We would like sofas. That's right, you guys call them sofas. I'm going to just put corner in. Right, corner sofa. There's a big corner sofa and a small corner sofa. Then there are these comfy corner sofas. The Marcus, the Magna. Let's try the Magna. That thing is huge, but it does come in dark blue, and the legs can be black. You know what? I was going to put the screen up on that end, but I'm actually thinking we'll put the screen up on this end. I know. And then we'll just move this. And then we want something small over there, right? Or maybe like a little a snack counter over here. And then a straight sofa down there. What do you reckon? Maybe some bean bags. I don't know. Let's try. Actually, no, let's just do that again. We're looking, there's a small corner sofa here. I don't think the Magna comes in a small, but this does. Light corner, dark corner. So if we grab this thing, right, and we did blue, and we want that side, and then we want the cushions to be dark. All dark cushions. Because there's no really dark blue in it, right? We did that. We flipped it. Actually, what we'll do is we'll pull that out a little bit. Let's get rid of this thing. Let's grab this thing and we'll just put it up here. And then what we'll do is we'll grab another one, but we'll flip it the other way, right? And we'll pop it over here. I know this is okay. I like this better. And then what we'll do is we'll go into here. We'll have a look at tables. Get rid of that. I really like the timber. So we've got the wegma and we've got the kako. So the first thing we'll do is we'll put one here. And then we'll put one in the middle. Up. Actually, you know what? We might have a ceiling projector, but we also might have along the bottom. Give the TV back, dude. Go to shelves in the living room. Ah, yeah. Give the TV back. Not a hope in Hades, you spoilt moppet. Oh dear. Um, we're gonna grab. I think I want a movie screen. I've forgotten where they are. Corner bookcases. Wow, you've got to have somewhere for your, DVD collections, right? Do we have a hanging bookcase, a hanging corner bookcase? Because that would be awesome. Um, all right, I like these Cyrils and I like the corner, but I think we're going to need the movie screen in first. So I need electronics. Where do I find that? Here. Entertainment, right? Other. Because this is where we should, yes, the LED projector screen is what we're after. Grab that thing. Actually, no. I mean, we could have the projector screen, right? But we could have TVs and speakers. So we're about to make some people very happy and some people really unhappy. We want a large. How big is the large? Okay, there's our movie screen. I can only hang on a wall. Oh, well, that's a pain in the patootie, isn't it? So I can't have my soundproofing in behind the TV. All right, so I have to work out how much room the TV needs. We'll just take all of that out. I'm going to leave that down the bottom. All right, let's see if we can hang it. Kinda in the center. And then what we want to do, tab down, is I'm going to get rid of, oh, great, music rotating up there. These. And then what we're going to do is, pretty sure the hundreds won't fit, but we're going to try it anyway. Yep, so we're going to grab some 50s. All right. Oh, no, we don't do that. What we want is we want to flip the color scheme. Ha. No, that's not working for me either. Well, we're going to do it anyway. So we're going to try and put a frame around the TV. Which means I want one of those. let's see what we need on this side, because this side may be a different beastie entirely. It doesn't quite do it, does it? That's okay. All right. Okay, and then it's back to these ones. Okay, and then we change the color scheme. And we do the same over here. I don't think, no, it's not going to fit. So now we've got, all right, except, yeah, there's not a lot we can do about not having the frame there except move the telly a little bit. So let's grab that thing. And we want to move it the tinsiest, weeniest tiny bit. So it's got a tiny frame of blue on either side. I'm not sure I can get that exactly even. I don't think so. It's always going to have one slightly wider side, no worries. And I don't think we can move it down sufficiently to give it an even border. Okay, we can give it a fairly even border. So now it's got a frame. There we go. Okay. The other thing we want is we want some two little square snack tables on either end. So we're going to do that. Okay. So 125 centimeter. These are the 100 centimeters. They look kind of square. All we did was change the top. Okay, they're not exactly square. Someone's going to take a knee out on that. I don't think I can fit it. All right, so we're going to do a deliberately different style in the middle in the table, so they're cute. On the end. Yeah, they're rectangular. That's not, let's do that one. So it's a close enough style that it's not too jarring. Okay, they've called it a living room. Ah, I know how to change it though. Alrighty, so we need some of these narrow corner bookcases that we had. I'm very excited to see these things. All right, a Serral bookcase. Now these are 250, so I'm thinking maybe not, but let's go with the black. It should fit right there, and then this one. Should fit right there. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's still a living room, but we know how to change it from that. Now what we want is a Serral bookcase straight. So we've got a couple. Let's have a look at this one. I think this one's probably the one that's going to fit. Yeah. And we don't have a space there, so we want the shorter one if we can, like the narrower one. So let's see if the 75, I think the 75 is going to be too, yeah, that's just an nth too wide. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, I know, don't hit the escape button. Does not work. Let's just try that again because yeah, it's just that nth too wide. So we're going to just get the next one down. There's a 50 centimeter one here, which we'll pop in. All right, that one's in. And I don't think... All right, I can get that there. Okay. So we've got our bookcases in. It's still a living room. That's okay. We know how to change it. Let's go for the low bookcase now. Except now I've got to try and find one that looks somewhere close to that style. I need a long low bookcase with a back on it. Although we could do the Paxson TV cabinet. Now that's a 250 centimeter. We'll put it in the blackwood, and I guess that then has to be there. There we go. It's just enough differentiation. And if I bring that forward, do we have anything longer than 250? It needs to be about 500. It's 300. Let's try this. Okay. Now, the thing that turns this into an entertainment center is electronic equipment, entertainment, TVs, and speakers. Some of these speakers are going to register, and some of them aren't. So let's see which ones. I mean, I really like the look of some of these. I don't know. It's kind of cute. And now it's blue and black. That's too big. Oh, it's huge, right? Yeah, we're not doing that. Alrighty, let's see what we got in here. These are okay. They small-ish. So we can have this one. It's too tall. It would be really irritating. So I can't put it on the wall. I need a couple up the front though. So what do we do? Blue and then black. So usually once you get more than 2 speakers in, it turns into a home entertainment center. So it looks like the game is not registering those speakers as speakers for the purpose of making a living room another room. But what usually works? There, the standards. So I'll put a couple of these in, and I think by the time we get 2 in, it should change its mind. Yes, home cinema. All right, so basically some of the speakers don't register with the game for the purposes of turning things into home cinemas. That looks pretty good, except I think it's missing shelves along the walls, and yeah, maybe a rug to brighten up the floor. So we'll go into decorations. Doot. Go into floor. I love how they've organized this. All right, something like that. Because it brightens it up, and I think it needs brightening, but it needs to keep the theme. So let's make it large. Whoa. I'm not sure I like that. But it's staying. Look, I'll get used to it. It's our blue room. And now I need something on the walls because the walls are too jerky. So we've soundproofed them, but now we're going to put stuff in here that's going to bounce the sound around. Ah, my bad. Let's go into, now I need wall bookshelves on the wall, and maybe we can get some of those speakers up onto those shelves. So let's see what we've got by way of make it rain. Um, I know these are just so bright and fun, aren't they? A little bit of quirkiness. So we've got dark blue, light blue, and what did I say, black. That's not as much fun though. How do I reset it? Okay. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, so dark blue, light blue. Oh, no, it's not a hanging shelf. Oh, my bad. Okay. Tall. Hanging. I found a hanging wooden cabinet. I don't want that. I want a hanging wooden bookshelf. And the black wood. Why is it not hanging? It wants to stand on the floor. Well, that's not. I know why it's not hanging. So if I want to put hanging bookshelves in, I'm going to have to get rid of these. All right, well, let's just do this. Hang on. We are going to put some back in. It's just not going to be right. So let me find our hanging bookcase again. No, that wasn't the problem. Hanging, well, it's not hanging now, is it? This one's hanging. So what I'm thinking is we'll deliberately put a space around them. Oh, he's already whining about not all of his documents are going to fit there. Right, and then what we're going to do is grab our see if it's still up here. No, yeah, okay, I killed it with the bookcases. Grab our accessories, grab our hobbies, find our acoustic thingamy what's it. We're gonna not bother with the hundreds because it's just not going to work. But the 50s will fit. Right, and then let's see if we can get, yeah, there we go, look. Okay, clearly I haven't been careful enough. Okay, I don't think it's going to fit up there. I'm wrong, it does. Right, and then what we're going to do is go with our little irritating bits. And we're going to have a guess. We're going to see how well we guessed. Now we're working on an optical illusion here, and I'm not sure I've got enough space for the optical illusion to be effective. No, so what we're going to have to do, I should have thought to do this before, is put the top in, and then, all right, actually no, that will, whoops, that will work as soon as I pivot it. And then theoretically, if I've got this right, okay, then we just do the same thing again. Yeah, except this one has to be blue and vertical. Right, and then we should be able to do this one with the black. Like I said, if I've gauged it right, and sometimes I get it right. And again, back to the blue. And shift plus. There you go. So now what we've got is we've got this, which would work better if I'd gotten the bookshelves kind of at the right height, the same height as each other. Let's just fix that then. You know what, I think seeing as the impact is going to be greater if they're, oh no, I was wrong on that too, never mind. Okay, we're going to try and center them in the space. So it looks like they're supposed to have the same bit above and below them. Okay, now we're going to do the same to this other side. So we have a home cinema. Oh no, we did it. Okay, so theoretically, we should be able to put the 50s here. Maybe. Oh, that's right. No, we have a gap. Oh, well, we'll see how this works for the gap, because with the spacing for the bookcases, maybe we'll get away with the gap. All right, let's go with our bookcases. So back the Ava hanging in the blackwood. Now this is where it gets interesting. I need to try and kind of get it vaguely at the same height. So, okay, that's got a third. So about there, maybe. Okay, and then we're just going to bring that one across. All right, so before we start tiling, let's just have a look from the center and see if they're, yeah, okay, so we got the height right. Alrighty, now we go with the fun part. This one. I know I don't actually come into these rooms with a plan. I just come into at the moment I'm just coming into them with a color scheme and a room theme. And this is what's coming out. So that's that. Now let's see if we can get this to work. No. So that does mean I am going to have to I know it's a matter of picking where the gap is going to be. So we're going to try and get these spaces to be kind of that way. All right. Look, that's the best we're going to be able to do. And I'm annoyed, but that's okay. I'm just going to have to live with it. Let's go back to singles. Onto singles. Here we are. Get the top row done. Okay, that's fine. Now, what did I use as my bottom colors? So there was black, and then there was a blue, and then there was a black. And the black was here. Then there was blue. So kind of like that. Okay, it's not quite working how I want it to do, but let's not panic yet. So it's going to be. I find it annoying that I can't match it exactly, but at least I can match it most of the way, and the optical illusion is what makes your world go round. Okay, so you're creating an optical illusion that the eye will skip over if you get it right. Okay. The eye will skip mostly over. So I'm pretty sure that there's no way we can really. Let me just try anyway, because you never know your luck in a big city. Yeah, it's just the way that overlaps. All right, we're just going to have to live with that. It's not as obvious. Okay, now. I know, home cinema, almost done. Apologies for the really long episode. I think we need to put bookcases along the back as well. So let's go. Oh, I know, things you didn't know when you started. Well, now you do. Okay, so what we're going to do. Right, now's our chance to fix that mess up, isn't it? Really? Although it may mean that the bottom ones are just a little bit out of whack. All right, I'm going to ignore that bit. I need 50 centimeter ones, so we'll close that one off. Grab this one, make sure it matches. And we're going to start. Oh no, that's right, we're doing a frame. So we're going to go here. So it doesn't have to match up, which makes our life a little teeny tiny bit easier. Okay, then we're going to grab our bookcases. And the blackwood. I wonder if we can get slightly taller ones. What do you reckon? They were a fair way down. I think of the Ava. Okay, so I had 50 by 100, 50 by 75, hanging 25. Those are standing. All right, so it looks like the best one we can get is actually going to be. See, I don't think that would fit where I'm thinking I want it to fit. See, we could kind of put it there and have the table in the middle, but no, that's not going to work. That's going to look not so great. So grab this again, be happy. They have short bookcases actually. Can I get two? Oh, that's right. These are the ones that are hanging bookcases but refuse to hang. I think it's probably just there's a glitch in their programming. Or maybe they've been flipped with the Ava standing. Ooh, let's check that out. Because people are human and sometimes mistakes happen. And if they're dyslexic like me, I completely get it. So let's see if the bookshelf that will not hang, actually it's not down here, it doesn't have a duplicate. Oh no, there it is. Let's see if this, okay, no, well there goes that theory. I was hoping it was just a simple blur. All right, well we are going to do, I want to see if this, if hopefully this hangs. Yes. So I'm thinking, I know it's not quite what I want. All right. Well, okay then. Okay, that is going to drive me nuts and it's going to be awkward to fix because there's going to be two on each one. So we're going to just go back to our hundreds. And while I was doing that, I had a thought. And I had a thought that we could use our hundreds for like the two outer ones and then we could put some greenery in the middle. So if I got this one right and we put them on the outer edge. And you know what? I'm actually thinking now I might want one right in the middle. Yes, I do. And then what I wanted to do is I wanted to have like this one in the blackwood, but I wanted to have one here and I wanted to have one up here. And then I wanted to go into decorations and I wanted to get plants and living walls and small. And I wanted to go down to these ones that came out. I think they came out with luxury flipper, except I can't see them. Yeah, here they are. But I wanted these ones. And I could go to just the plain, but I'm thinking I want a splash of color in this room. I'm going to give it a blackwood background. Oh, okay, right. Well, I was hoping they were smaller. Let me see if there is a smaller one though. These are 1 by 1. I want a 50. Ah, here we go, the little ones. So these are half the size. Yeah, that's what I had in mind. But they're little. And then I wanted that one, I think. All right, so wander back. Okay, and then we want to put in, I know it's still a really busy space and it is still kind of driving me batty, but anyway. Then we want to put all these back in. I know, what am I thinking? All right, they're slightly offset if I do them from there, so let's do them from this way. Excuse me for a minute, just go sit over there, you irritating thing. Oh, only hang it on a wall, that's right. Right. I know, I'm like, why won't it go on the, because it won't go on the acoustic tiles, all right? Just get over it. So what we're going to do is we're going to just alter where they're sitting, the things are sitting, so that I can get where the plants need to be correct. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this. It's going to have to go up a little bit, which, given that we're doing an asymmetrical design, isn't that bad. So then what we'll do is we'll do pretty much the same with this, but we're going to drop that bookcase down a little bit so it's sitting under by hopefully as close to the same amount as we can get. Yeah, we have a problem over here. That's fine. So grab this and drop it. And then just grab this and drop it. Okay. So then we'll just grab this and drop it. Now I should still have enough room for one at the top. Now this is a menace because I'm going to have this strip of bloomin'. Oh, hang on a minute. All right, I'm just going to have to do it this way. Put this here. No, that's not going to work, is it? No. No, because the human eye is drawn to irregularities. I know. Do curse you, human eye. That's okay. It looks like I'm going to have an irregular strip over here as well. Yeah. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm using the illusion of blue in this area. It's not going to work great, but it is going to work a little bit. Teeny tiny maybe if we're lucky. Sigh. I'll keep telling myself that. Shh. Okay, so now I'm deliberately creating a thing. Don't you dare say mess. Rude much. Okay. Okay, I know this is correct. I don't just walk all over the couch. That's right. Oh, look, there's a little wall grid now. That is kind of cool. There was not one of those before. Where did you come from and how do I keep you turned on? Hoping, yep. Move that over. I hope it's not a plan, right? All right, we're going to get these ones in, and I'll fiddle with the top in a minute. I did not notice that before. That is very, very handy. Oh, okay, now that is going to be problematic because all of these are correct. Mundo. Which means I actually have an awkward little gap. Which I'm going to have to just live with. Dope. You know what? If I was building this, I would be like out there with the cutters, trimming things like crazy. All right, so we do have a couple of spaces that I'm not happy with, but I think that is as close as I'm going to get. This is my very blue home cinema, except for that, which should be blue and somehow isn't. Grr. Yes, and that's another awkward little gap. Ah, sigh. But guys, if you have enjoyed watching me struggle through here, then please hit that like button if you've liked the concept. If not the final look, please hit subscribe. You know what else we need to do? We have not put lights in here. My bad. Let's fix that before we go anywhere else. We want ceiling lamps. We just want the nice plain blue medium. No, those are square. I don't want square. I want the long skinny ones. Is it that one? You know what? It's a square. We can do with squares. Let's have some squares. So I'm going to put a square one here. And then because we're doing black and blue, I'm going to put a square one over here. I'm going to grab this. We're going to turn that frame. We're going to make that medium. I know we don't need this much lighting in this room, but anyway, shush. I'm going to pop this one over here. And I'm going to put this one here. And oh yeah, and now we need a light switch. So into lights, into light switches. Let's go with our square theme. We have, let's do with a black outside and a blue on the inside. I'm going to put that there. And because we probably want someone over here able to do the lights, So we've got light switches that can be operated from throughout the room. So when the movie cinema is not being a movie cinema, it's a well lit little living room. But this is our home cinema for the kids, for grandma, for mum and dad, and I could probably do with putting stuff on things and adding books to bookcases to make it live. But I think we've done enough here. What do you reckon? And on that note, guys, you know what? We need lamps. We need standing lamps. Ah, hey no, I was gonna leave, but then I realized we need standing lamps. We need table lamps. I like that. What is that? It's a very cute little lamp. We're just gonna pop these down on the floor because, like in the cinemas, you got this low lighting, and then if someone decides they really don't like you, they can put that on. So when we turn out these lights, ah, there you go. Makes it, doesn't it? We need a plant down here. Continuity to draw the eye. Lights, decorations, plants, small, small, small. We're small, right? Where can I put it? I know we're gonna upset the old couple, and I don't care. Yep. And I was putting a plant on the table. What was that about? We could just go with something like this, a Kokilo decorative plant, and just sit it. Because quirky is fun. Okay. Yep. Okay, that looks a lot better. But guys, on that note, I am going to leave you. If you enjoyed it, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, and I'll check you later. See you next episode.